Welcome back to World of Warships with your host, XBradTC. And today we're in the mighty USS New Mexico, the Tier 6 battleship. And as you can see, we're in a ranked battle. This is my fourth battle of the day so far. Lost the first two, which was quite embittering because I played really well. Had a very solid victory in the third battle. And let's take a look, see how this one goes. Enemy destroyer is in deep trouble. He's got two destroyers tagging him up, and he's got no support, and he's done. Unfortunately, he did manage to damage our farragut, who I believe going to die from another torpedo strike here very shortly. As you can see, our team decided to secure, we were cap area A. The enemy apparently is gone for B as in Bravo. Yeah, unfortunately, our farragut flooded out. And while I say that the enemy looked like they were going to be going for Bravo, one of them is going to try and sneaking around here. And let's see, what is that? Enemy Cleveland. I just cannot quite get rounds on him. But this guy is going to make the mistake of hiding there a little bit too long. Yep. Got a little bit on him. Time to switch to AP. Take a look. There's an Aoba trying to sneak around behind us and flank us. You know what, buddy? That is not going to work. The reason I like taking out the New Mexico in ranked battles rather than a German battleship is this thing is an absolute cruiser killer. It is just absolutely perfect. And sure enough, every time some cruiser skipper is going to display his broadside like that, and I'm just going to nuke him. All right, look back over here, check on the Cleveland. Lately, we've seen a lot of guys doing this hug the island, pop out, pop back in thing. If I was loaded, this guy would be done right now. Can't believe it. See, the iron's shooting at him, but he's not killing him. Even the secondary battery's not doing that much. And I just cannot get the rounds to hit him, so pull the trigger, hope for the best, and no, they all impact on the what we call that, the peninsula there. Take a look around, see what else we can shoot at. Hataharu's too far to have a decent shot at him. Can't quite get the rounds over to shoot at the Arizona. I believe that's the Arizona. Hard to see on the preview screen. Yeah, I don't know what our Byron was thinking charging in there like that. He was bound to take a beating. I think he took one tort, maybe two. But there comes the Cleveland again. Cleveland thinks he's going to get a piece of the Byron and polish him off. Like I said, you can't be displaying your broadside. This thing exists. The New Mexico loves to eat cruisers for lunch. That's two. And so the enemy is fresh out of cruisers, and they have 3 battleships and the Hatsuharu left. Let's see, they have the Arizona, the New Mexico, and I believe that is a Fuso. So all the enemy threats are well away from me. I'm perfectly safe. The only damage I have, I took in a collision early on. Rounds out on the Fuso, he disappears, but still get good hits. Did about 11,000 damage on that. Well, 10,000 and change with that salvo. He's going to be able to recover that health back by the time we spot him again. We're not going to get a good look at this guy. All right, got to get around this island. I'm I feel kind of bad because it's taking me out of the fight for a little while, and I can't really shoot at anybody. Yeah, I can't get the rounds clear over the island. It's going to take quite a bit of time at you know, the New Mexico's top speed of right around 20 knots. Kind of hard to get where you're going. Keeping an eye on the Hatsuharu, he's the only thing that really concerns me is if I lose track of him and accidentally get torpedoed, and I don't want that to happen. And waiting and waiting and waiting. Yes, I'm carrying the premium consumables on this ship. Interestingly, haven't had to use it. For some reason, I've been undetected a good portion of the battle. And you see me turning, I'm actually worried a little bit. Yeah, I don't know where the Hatsuharu is, and that's got me a little nervous. Of course, don't really have to worry about it just yet. And there's the enemy battleships. One of the more frustrating bits of the battle will take place here in just this next salvo. Waiting for the guns to clear, waiting for the guns to clear. Got a perfectly broadside New Mexico. He is actually decelerating almost to a complete stop. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, he's just about stopped. Yeah, broadside on. You'd think this would be a great shot. And notice how everything in his pretty much bounces, but no, just one penetration and one bounce for only 3,500. That was a little disappointing. Still keeping an eye on the Hatsu. Yep. The New Mexico's moving out of the way, so we'll try and support the Graf Spee. Do a little tactical beaching here. Keep use the island as armor against the Hatsu. Rounds out. Even though the Arizona was fairly well angled, still managed to do about 6,800 damage to him. And looks like the Fuso went down. I guess our destroyer got him. Our Fubuki tagged him. And the Arizona, right now, the only thing he's got to shoot at is me. So that makes me unhappy. You'll notice that's the first real damage I've taken in the battle. Wasn't even any points. I just had a turret incapacitated. Still 3,000, 3,500. Even at that terrible angle, tried to put it into the superstructure. Actually ended up hitting the forward section of the hull. So that was not really my best shot. And again, I'm angled here, just waiting for the guns to reload. Arizona's down, does manage to do 7,000 damage to me. So I'll go ahead, burn my repair party consumable, and we're down to just the New Mexico and the Hatsuharu. The Hatsu, taking a little pot shot there with high explosives. I am worried about where the Hatsu is, but I want to turn to the left, turn to port, get in here, and get in a position where I can shoot at the New Mexico. Come on, come on. I know he's out there. New Mexico has got to be just behind that point. He should pop out any moment. Yep, and it rounds out. There's the torpedoes from the Hatsu. Can't quite get a good shot at the New Mexico. There he is. Gives me something to aim at. And pull the trigger. Not the best shot, but still managed to get a little bit of damage done. 3,000 and change. And I was anticipating the Hatsuharu coming out here. That's why I had it set up to switch to HE. This guy made a mistake in going this direction. If he'd have come down my other side where my guns weren't pointing at him, I'd have been in deep trouble. I was anticipating the torpedoes, so I was turning into him. Okay, clear of the other set of torpedoes, so let's get the guns pointed at him. All 12 barrels, rounds out, and the third devastating strike of the battle. We won the battle quite handily. I only did 87,000 damage, but look, 3 devastating strikes and high caliber, I'll take it. One of my better performances to date. And part of the reason I didn't do as much damage as I might have liked was I was shooting at cruisers more than battleships. Still, it was enough to put me on the top of the team and an easy win. Took us to rank 15. I think I've got 2 stars now. I got one more, need to win one more battle to advance. Yeah, 27,000 to the Alba, 22,000 on the Cleveland, 9,000 on the Hatsu, and then significant damage to everybody else. All right, I was very pleased with the battle. And that's only the 4th ranked battle. I just haven't been playing ranked battles much this season. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and we will catch you again soon. Take care and enjoy your warships.